The idea of sharing with your wife that you're struggling with porn can really be overwhelming. In this video, I wanted to go over some of the things worth considering as you make your plans to do so, along with some tips for the conversation itself. Number 1, have the conversation when you're both emotionally calm, just a typical day. Avoid emotionally happy days like she got a promotion, or your kid won some event, or it's someone's birthday, or it's a holiday. Stay away from days when either of you is upset. This might mean adjusting your plan for the conversation on the fly. 2, think through her emotional response. Come up with a plan for the response you think she's going to have, but also think through some of the other possibilities. Some guys are caught off guard by their wife's response, so think it through. Then settle in your heart to take whatever comes and do not overly worry about it. It will be what it is. 3, if you think your wife's not going to handle this well, and I'm not just talking about being angry or disgusted. I'm talking about her feeling so betrayed that she's willing to divorce you over this. In this case, I would highly recommend getting a mediator who is familiar with porn addiction and personal counseling. This person could help guide the conversation and offer comfort and support for your wife where you may not be in the position to do so. 4, be prepared for questions and how you might answer them, as she deserves to know the answers to them. She might ask you very specific questions that might surprise you. Be upfront and do not be evasive. But be prepared to short-circuit questions if things are getting too far into the weeds. I am not saying to lie. I'm saying it may not be beneficial to go through all the details of everything that you're watching and your imaginations in your own head. If this happens, think of a way to short-circuit the question with something like this. I am completely willing to answer any of the details you want to know, but would you mind us coming back to this in a day or two when we've had time to process this? Number 5, prepare your recovery plan for the coming days and months. This should include things that indicate you're already taking steps forward, and you should already be prepared to invite a person to be your accountability partner. This should not be her. Think through ways to keep her up to date on how things are going. However, this should not be a daily event. She needs to give you some time. Now here are some tips for the conversation itself. Be humble and remorseful. Be clear about what you want to say. It may even be worth practicing it. And it should be okay to ask her if you can share this uninterrupted. Say something like, "Honey, I have something I want to share with you. It's important to me, so could you let me get it out before saying anything?" Be concise and avoid being too wordy. Be sensitive to and affirm her right to her feelings. Understand that she might feel hurt, disappointed, and even confused. Try not to get emotionally charged by her responses. Assure her that you want to stop and that you hate that it's gone this far. Do not make excuses and do not blame her. Invite her to share her feelings or ask questions. Again, this might be a complete surprise to her. Share your recovery plan with her and be prepared to make changes to help build trust with her again. Be open to seeking counseling or attending a support group together. Commit to doing everything in your power to quit. Be vulnerable and willing to share any fears or concerns you have about moving forward. Reaffirm the importance of your relationship with her and your commitment to working on that as well. Now take a deep breath and pray through all these things as you prepare. This is a big step in your recovery, and I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to comment below or DM me on Twitter at Shackle Road if you have any questions. Would you consider subscribing? It would really help me out. Jay here on Shackle Road, where I discuss tips, tactics, and routines to help Christian men break free from watching porn for good and to live lives of freedom. Thank you for watching.